Hey, what's up everybody? It's TR with Earth Angel Mushrooms. Got an invite to visit a monstrous farm, so it's been amazing so far. So South Mill Champs in, what's the name of the town again?
Kennett Square.
Kennett Square, but we're actually in Kennett Square.
We're
right
in
now?
Landenberg.
Landenberg. But
Yes.
Kennett Square, for all you mushroom people, you've probably heard of Kennett Square, the mushroom capital of the world. Anyway, so wanted to do a video to show everybody what it's like in the big leagues. So I'm here in a grow room, and I'll let you guys take over and sort of talk about South Mill Champs, maybe tell a little bit about yourself and the operation here.
I'm Alan Beamward. This is a Agaricus farm. We do 5 doubles a week. Roughly on a good week, we'll be doing 250,000 pounds of portobellos and creminis.
That's a lot of mushrooms.
Yes, it is.
Lots of
Yes,
mushrooms.
it is.
So a double. Explain to everybody what a double
So
is.
a Pennsylvania double, a traditional one, is roughly 8,000 square feet. It will have 24 growing beds in it that are roughly 60 feet long and 6 feet wide.
So that's this right here. So that's one of the beds, and you said this is at the end of first flush right now.
Yes.
They've harvested
Yes.
a lot of them, so the beds look kind of empty. That's because they've all been harvested. But you can see there is a lot of mushrooms that come out of this one
When we're
room.
picking right, it's about 4.5 pounds per square foot on a first break.
It's a lot of mushrooms.
Yes.
So what's the pounds per square foot you guys go for? What's the goal?
In the wintertime, it's 6.5 feet. I mean, 6.5 pounds.
Cool. So I got another guy back here. Go ahead.
Matt Tickner. I'm the exotic grower here at South Mill Champs. Been here about 9 months so far. Also lend a hand helping grow the portobellos a couple days a week.
So the exotic growers, which is what I am, we call them specialties or exotic. We're the real growers.
Yeah.
He's not actually a real grower because he grows Agaricus. I'm just kidding. It's very difficult to grow Agaricus mushrooms, so we're not really as good as you are, to be honest. But I didn't want to say that on camera. So how many specialties do you grow, or exotic mushrooms a week do you guys grow here?
Right now we're doing just shiitakes. We're growing a little over 15,000 logs a week. Using Chinese mushrooms, 15-day cycle, in and out. Put a new crop in.
So a lot of the big companies, most of the big companies out there are importing shiitake blocks from China. I've seen tons of them. They actually do a really good block there. Of course, they're not as good as mine, I'd like to say, that I think. Anyway, but they grow good mushrooms. So anyway, let's move on to the head man in charge over here. This is Chad. I'll let Chad take the floor.
Good morning, Chad LaFasia, VP of Growing here at South Mill Champs. Been with the company since 2002. We're a totally vertically integrated company. We make our own substrate, we grow our own mushrooms, and we have our own sales. So I'm glad to have TR here, and
Thanks for the invite.
yeah, you're welcome very much. So we're excited to work with TR here in the future and show some of the stuff we're doing here.
So he showed me around. If you're only specialty people out there, Agaricus are grown, of course, on compost, not substrate like we grow on. So there's a whole process: phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So phase 1, tell them about what phase 1 is.
So phase 1 is basically taking the raw materials and breaking them down and getting all your nitrogens and your carbohydrates into converting them into a viable source for the Agaricus.
Okay, and then phase 2 moves from phase 1. They do phase 1 in a bunker, and then phase 2 is kind of like a bunker, but they call them phase 2 tunnels.
Correct.
So tell them about phase 2.
Phase 2 is a pasteurization of our compost. It is changing the compost and growing microflora in there. That'll be the eventual food for our mushrooms. It's a much shorter process than our phase 1. Our phase 1 is about 17 days. Our phase 2 is about 6 days.
And then from phase 2, you told me that you guys sell a lot of phase 2 to other Agaricus growers, and then you also load it in the rooms. So tell them, what's the total tonnage a week, approximately, that you grow of compost that you make a week here?
Phase 2 compost, we do about 3,500 tons of phase 2 compost a week.
That is a lot. That is like, that's an ass ton for us normal people. And then mushrooms, you guys said you grow, what's the poundage a week that you grow total at South Mill?
Per week, we grow about 1.2 million pounds a week.
That is a lot. A lot. So let me show everybody the beds again. Maybe we'll make another video when we get over to the shiitake area. But I'm kind of in awe when I get to visit a place like this. I have this much experience in the Agaricus world, but it's been a pleasure, and I appreciate the invite to come here. It really was awesome. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. Stay motivated, keep on mushrooming. We'll talk to you later.